Hey, kia ora. Good morning. Welcome to a super fantastic, sparkling Shake It Up Saturday. Yes, that day of the week where we look at how we can step outside our comfort zone, shake up our lives, do something out of the ordinary, try something new, get rid of the fear, and do it anyway. Get rid of the fear and do it anyway. I'm going to write that down. Get rid of the fear and do it anyway. Okay. So how's your morning going? Mine's off to a super fantastic spark. And I said spark. I don't know I was supposed to say start, but I think spark is a good thing because every morning we wake up and we light that spark for the day with a grateful heart. So that's all morning is, or before I get up, is begin my day with a grateful heart. Then I have on the underside of the cabinets above my head as my I am statements on little stick-ups. And I don't remember to bring the stick-ups over. I actually have a roll. I'm trying to figure out where to put these. I've got these really cool stick-ups and I'm trying to figure out where to put them. So maybe I've got to get the RV clean this weekend. Anyway, so enough about that. So what are you going to do this weekend that is something new, something different, something you've never tried before, something you've always wanted to do but never had resources, never had the willingness to do it? What is it about this weekend, about this day? What is it in your life where the pain of staying the same is hang on, I've got to remember how this goes. Where the pain of staying where the pain of change is greater than the pain of staying the same. So what is it that is that pain point for you? So we're going to look at 10 different ways that you can step outside your comfort zone today. Get rid of that fear and do it anyway. I like that one. So number one is what is outside it? Take a piece of paper, draw a circle in the middle of it, draw a circle anywhere on that paper. Then I want you to write outside the circle everything that is out there that you want. Everything. What is it that's outside your circle? Draw a circle in the middle. That's your comfort zone. What is outside the comfort zone? Not what's inside it. What is outside that you want? What is outside of the chat? What changes that you want to make? What is outside the comfort zone for the goals that you want to achieve? They're all outside the circle. Not in the circle, outside the circle. That's number one. Number two, clarity. What do you want to overcome? What is holding you back? List out your discomforts and why do they feel uncomfortable? Digging down, what is the underlying cause for that? So think about that. What is it that you want to overcome, and keep digging down until you find the underlying cause as to why that particular thing is so uncomfortable for you. When you figure that out, magic starts to happen, and we like magic. 3, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Take risks, but safety first. Never put yourself in a situation where it could endanger your life. If I say that about bungee jumping and skydiving and but always remember safety first. Thing like risk taking that's going to pump up your adrenaline, like bungee jumping, skydiving, whitewater rafting, anything like that, make sure you check out the company's record. There is only one reason, and one reason only why, if I'm ever stupid enough to jump off a bridge with a piece of elastic tied around my ankles, there is only one place in the entire world that I know that, and that is because of their safety record. They started it. They continue to have an amazing safety record, and that is the only place that I will ever be stupid enough to jump off a bridge with a piece of elastic around my ankles, and that's in Queenstown, so off the Carwell River Bridge. So always look, if you're going to be doing something like that, check out the reputation of the company you're going to be going with. What is their safety record? So always safety first when you're going to be stepping outside your comfort zone. Do not let you off about some of the accidents and things that happen. Do not let that put you off. If you do your research and you do your safety checks, everything should be. Number 4, learn from the breakdowns. This is, if you've got a business, you don't really have a business unless you've had failures. Failures along the way. Life is full of them. You can't get ahead without them. If you're not willing to put yourself out there, you can't experience the failures. Henry Ford once said, failure is simply the opportunity to begin again I'm more intelligent in the past. And I kind of knew this happened, but it kind of confused me a little bit till I read this thing about Steve Jobs. He was later fired from his company. He was actually fired from his company. He went out, started this, and that led him back to being the CEO of Apple again. And he goes, he said, I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the that. Bill Gates said, it's fine to celebrate success, but it's more important to heed the lessons of failure. Einstein once said, oh, I love this one, success is failure in progress. It really is, because you can't, because nothing is perfect. You can't figure out how to get from B without having failures along the way. When you're in business, there's always systems and processes in place. You meet a new customer. What are the points of contact that you do with them? What is the procedure that you go through? Back, you look at it. Why did that not work? Were they not ready? Did they not have the finance? And there's a whole checklist of questions that you go down, and then you come across it. Oh, it was something that I. So what can I do next time to improve that? And you're always fine tuning. Always, always, always fine tuning. And then Abraham Lincoln once said, my great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. When you get content with your failure, you own. Michael Jordan said, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. So don't be afraid. So you with this I like this one too from Walt Disney. We don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and doing new things because we're curious. So don't be afraid to fail. Number 5, take small steps. It's not a great big giant leap for mankind. It is you taking your. Remember, if you've had kids or if you've had kids, watching your child, an amazing feeling. I've watched my grandchildren, I've watched nieces and nephews take their first steps. It is just such a huge feeling, and the look on the child's face, there's this great big there's this look of determination, and then they take that step, and then they may take another one, and then some of them will turn around and just plop down and just like nothing's happened and crawl away, like it's no big deal. Others will stand there like, look what I've done. And of course, they're never steady on their feet. They're always doing that wavering thing. And they have this big smile on their faces. You'll sit there going, oh, great job. That's awesome. Yes. Then they fall on their butt and they just sit there and then they just crawl away. So small steps. You can't run if you can't walk. So learn to take those small steps first. And yes, you're going to be shaky that first time. There are people who have had to learn to walk over again because for some reason they've lost the use of their legs at a time, and now they get that over again. And the struggles they go through because, here you are as an adult or a teenager or a child that you've your entire life, and now all of a sudden you can't do it. And now you're having to relearn how to walk. And the struggles that they go through, there's a lot of a lot of conflict that goes on in the mind with that, of having to relearn a skill, relearn to walk, relearn to write, relearn to speak. You think about stroke victims and some of the struggles that they go through, and there's other conditions out there that will cause some sort of paralysis or the loss of a even like somebody who has lost a limb, having to learn to redo on dominant hand. There's all sorts of challenges that people will overcome, physical challenges that they have to overcome, where they have to relearn how to do something that they've done their entire life. That has to be so frustrating for them. Here you are, whatever again, or you're having to learn. That's frustrating because you can hear the words in your head, but you just can't get them out. That has to be very frustrating. But it's small baby steps, one step at a time, one step at a time. And yes, they may be shaky steps, but do them anyway. Who is successful at what it is that you want to do, and go follow them. Ask them questions. Look them on social media and things. Go look at, what are they putting on their Facebook, or what do they have on their websites? What do they have on their YouTube channels? Go find it. Listen to it. If you know them personally, talk to them. Where are we up to? Number 7, no more excuses. We had this amazing mastermind session the other night, and it was all on procrastination, about how we have this I don't want to attitude, and it's learning to overcome the I don't want to attitude. And it was a session, a very great, whole lot of insight. I've struggled with procrastination for a very long time. And I put things off at times and leave them to the last minute. And then there's the rush of getting them done and the adrenaline that pumps through, and you get it done, and you're like, yes. Yeah, I'm one of those deadline people. And very revealing, very revealing. Number 8, make a list of the benefits of stepping out of your comfort zone. You've made, back in step 1, you did that. So outside your comfort zone that you want, whether it is a mindset, whether it's something physical, whether it's something you want to achieve, what is it that's outside that circle? Now, look at that page again, and for number 8, make a list of the benefits of stepping outside your comfort zone. Will you now be able to go out? What will it take for you to do that? What are the benefits of you getting that $10,000 a month? Why is that on your list on the outside? What other things have you got there? Maybe you want to go and buy a brand new car. There's a specific make and model that you want. What are the benefits of you getting that make and model? So think about these things as you go around the outside of that circle. Step outside of your comfort zone to go after one of the goals. What is the benefit going to be to you? And then number 9 is have fun. Learn to laugh at yourself. Yes, you are going to make failures. Some of them are going to be epic, and some of them are going to be so stupid you're just going to sit there and go, I cannot believe I did that. But if you don't learn to take life too seriously, and you need to shake it up and loosen up a little bit. And number 10 is embrace the adventure, embrace the journey. We only get one shot at this life. Let's make the best of it. So get out there, embrace it, enjoy the process, enjoy the journey for where you're going. Just step outside your comfort zone, take that risk, step outside. There is a whole world of opportunities available to you out there. And what you've written on the outside of that circle is just a tiny, tiny, minuscule fraction of what is waiting for you outside your comfort zone. That's it from us for today, for Shake It Up Saturday for this morning. Have a super day. Let us know in the comments below what you're doing today to step outside your comfort zone. If you're watching this on YouTube, please click the like button, subscribe button, and click the little bell to get notifications when we post a new video. Have a super fantastic, sparkling Shake It Up Saturday, and we'll catch you later on. Hei konara!